Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. At the 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
19 tight. 19 light.
Third down, here's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
4th down, here's Shuck. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. They run it. It's the rookie out of Michigan State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Line up the design keeper. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 2-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, alert! Real. Regular. Run.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over the first and 10. And they're on the 31-yard
New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 43. Baker now from the gun. Netting on the slant. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Working quickly here.
It's second and inches.
Mayfield now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's second down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Sends this to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line.
2-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
18, pioneer. 19, tight. Not tracking 60.
Chuck now from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Working near his goal line. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
60 Eagles, 60 Buffalo 18.
Trying for it with Shuck. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down, and they go right back to him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Terrell Bernard on the stop. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense to the line fast. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. A tackle made by Kobe Turner. Offense in the hurry-up here. Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
180.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Tight end going in motion here. Mayfield to throw for it. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead to 15.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 16-point lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Goes to the hurry up here.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Mitchell again. Behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He was taken down.
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Here's shot. 1st and 10. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 15 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing, Shop. Look at that power, deep left side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
6 yards.
Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. 1st down from the 42.
Let's go. 70.
Shop working from the gun. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set, go!
Mitchell up the middle. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Warriors, 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
We'll go with the design keeper. And they take him down right along the 30. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Buffalo 79 Broncos. Ready?
Shuck now on 1st down. It's his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Baker now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Went way outside there, trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
We see that throw, because I close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no.
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Baker throwing again. Has it in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And he's finally out of bounds. Looks like a step or two before the 30. Offense is going to be thinking touchdown here.
In his mind, when he hit the Jets and hit that right sideline, he thought he had himself a touchdown. He beat the coverage unit clean, and there was a whole bunch of green grass. Still, an excellent return to be proud of, and really setting this offense up now for some success.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Vikings will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The charisma at stake when you're proud. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Get him. 180. Run. Regular.
Receiver in motion, going left. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Quickly out to the right, complete. There's a little bit up to the 21. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Hey, alert 31st. 180.
Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going deep down this side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Hey, alert. Up.
Throwing again is Baker. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Alert.
First down, here's Baker. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Mayfield to throw again. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Baker now from the gun. He's on target. Watkins. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Working inside the red zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Shut up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Chuck now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now second and 19 at the 15-yard line.
Chuck. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go. 70 range. 70. Cougar 19. Street. Steve-O, baby. Warrior 70. 79 Bronco. Right off that tree.
Trying for it with Chuck. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right. Good. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Mustang.
To throw, Chuck. He's got it deep downfield. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Chuck, first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Chuck working from the gun. Small gain down to the 46. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. Warriors 70. Go.
Chuck on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Following the touchdown, Chuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Point it right, 180. Run. What's up?
Here's Baker to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
By Rory in the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
What's up?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Point it right, point it left. Run. 180.
From the gun, Mayfield. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Baker now. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings stretch their lead on the final play of the third. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Now he's past the 25. And he is inside the 20, down at the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone on 1st. Mims with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set up. 19 tight. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Tracking 60. Go.
Shuck's going to throw here. He brings it in. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Here's a design run. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more. He'll pass it this time. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's a 29-yard game, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Alert, alert. Hey, alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. All right, Brock, let's see. Let's see if this is able to provide a little spark, because their offense just hasn't been able to consistently provide their own so far this game.
Yeah, a little spark, a little charge, a little juice, a little bit of energy. He wouldn't be denied trying to do what he can to jolt this team.
Following the touchdown, Shuck has the offense ready to try to tack on 2 more. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he'll reach the end zone. They get 2 more points to help attack that deficit. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
First and 10 from the 43. Mayfield now from the gun. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one ball's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Baker now off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Shuck now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. Space pass for 35. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing, As he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
60 Maverick.
Shot working from the gun. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly. Right on the spot.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. Hold in at the 20. Along the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play is a design run. Just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. He has it at the 13. Kick all the way to the house. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
He's got room to roam. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Clark is working against him as they hurry up to the line. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped.